a 6, 7, 8 or 9 hour car ride. I drove from Stockholm this morning and now I'm on my way to the very north of Sweden, to my childhood home. Because Frida, as you know, who was in the Majorca vlog, she is hosting a birthday party because she turned 30. Shout out to Frida. Yeah, so I've been sitting in the car driving for the past hours, and I don't know, it's so funny because I reflected on actually how nice it was to just sit and be quiet. Does that make sense? Like, because I feel like I've been on, I was in Chamonix with New Balance, and then we stayed and we had a lot of friends in Chamonix. So I've been like surrounded by people, and I mean both new and old friends for quite some time. And sometimes I feel like after you've been traveling or you've been around a lot of people for a long time, it's just, I don't know, I just sat here reflecting like it was so nice to just be quiet, if that makes sense. But I just been listening to podcasts and blasting new music. Like Justin Bieber just released a new album, so I've been listening to that, and I found a new favorite artist that I really love, so I've been listening a lot to him. And yeah, I don't know, just it's been actually really nice to just sit in the car and drive for 5 to 6 hours. I'm gonna see my family, or actually it turned out because I called my mom this morning and I was like, oh mom, I'm coming home today. I never tell them in advance, which is pretty bad of me, to be honest, but I'm really bad at planning, so for me it's more spontaneous when I drive up north. And my mom is like, oh, that's great, but I'm in Spain. So unfortunately I won't see my mom, which is kind of sad, but I will see my dad and my siblings, and I'm gonna see the Fridas. It's back to the roots vlog. And also I asked for some questions on Instagram, a little Q&A. So I will be doing some of that later in the video. And if you have any questions that you want me to bring up in the vlog, then you can please comment and I will make sure to get back to you on that. Now we're gonna focus on driving, so you don't think I'm irresponsible or something. We're gonna get fresh as fuck for the party tonight. Hello, darling.
Hello.
You look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And here we have the birthday kid.
Hello.
We have the boyfriend of the birthday kid. And we got the curly little dog. And the sister of the birthday girl.
Hello.
Hey, Tristan! China. Our VIP guest. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, so we just arrived at the birthday location. We had the nicest morning. Me and Frida went for a run and then we took a swim in the ocean, had breakfast. We had a really, a girl moment. We sat together and did our makeup and hair, so now we're fresh. Sorry, I have a... So now we're all ready for the party. But now we're gonna go inside and me and Frida are gonna finish the 2 cakes, and then I think, we're gonna pick some flowers for the tables and, do the last minute things. I think everyone is arriving in like 2 or 3 hours, so we got some time. But it's so beautiful, and I feel like summer just arrived to Sweden. Perfect timing, because it's like 25 degrees, sunny. It's so nice. Our favorite chef of the day, Nelson. It's a happy dog. It's a happy dog. Vad är mattant på engelska?
Food lady.
Welcome to our cooking show. This is my co-worker Frida. And then we got some men doing all the hard work in the background. Let's make some cake.
So let's whip the cream.
We like this. A little bit of banana, you take a bit of cream, you take some, I can show you.
Some finnerödiga strawberries.
Swedish strawberries. Bang.
We are doing a classic Swedish summer cake.
Yeah, what is it called? The
Jordgubbstårta.
strawberry cake with a little bit of sugar cake, sockerkaka. Sugar cake bottom.
And a lot of whipped cream.
Okay, so we have some äggulor. We need some milk. We also have a man in the kitchen if he wants to introduce himself. Road trip.
Vad har du gått på?
We are on a boat and we're going to Jesper's mom and dad's summer house. Oj, Stockholm. In Stockholm, so archipelago. I'm a bit ringrosty. No, but I haven't been vlogging for a little bit, so now I feel like I've sort of lost my flow. But we've just been in Sälen. Like, I was at home visiting my mom and dad in the north of Sweden, and then I drove to Sälen, spent I think 2 or 3 nights there. We were there with just Jesper's parents and yeah, the dog, just chilling. It's been so warm in Sweden, so we just enjoyed the nice weather, and yeah, it was a really nice time. But now we all drove together to Stockholm this morning, like me and Jesper was in the boat and his mom and dad, because we're gonna go to their summer house. Yeah, just now we're just waiting for them to come from the store, so then we're gonna take the boat out and then we're gonna sleep there tonight and spend all day of tomorrow, and then we're gonna go back to the apartment. But it's been so nice to actually enjoy the nice weather and not be in our apartment, to be honest. So yeah, we don't have much plans, but me and Jesper gonna cook our specialty, which is pasta with tomato sauce. Yeah, and then I think we're just maybe take a evening swim in the ocean, because I asked you on Instagram for some questions that you want to know. So I'm gonna try to do my first Q&A actually speaking. I'm kind of nervous, to be honest, but I'm gonna try my best, and hopefully you will feel that you actually got some answers on some questions. And if you don't feel that you got the answer you wanted, then just yeah, ask again and I will try to give you a better answer. I think it's hard because there's a lot of questions about like gear and I don't know, clothes, which I think is so fun because I love clothing, and especially outdoor clothing. So I'm really happy that you want to know so much about it, but I also want to say beforehand, like, you don't need to have all the latest things in order to enjoy the outdoors. Either way, I'm gonna talk about that later. We're gonna jump on the boat now and see you in the summer house. Someone's ready to go.
Far away.
Welcome to our cooking show. Today we're making Jesper's special tomato sauce.
Not even anything special
And
about
we're
it.
trying some new pasta kind that I've never tried. It's capunti, and we get some burrata. We will put some olives in there for a little twist. That's pretty much it. Welcome. So there's a lot of questions about my work, or like, what is my job? What do I do? Do I live full time on social media? How can I afford to travel? What did I do before? If I went to school? Like, so many questions, and I get that it might be confusing, because before I did what I do now, I don't think I truly understood either how it works, or that you can actually make a living of social media. Like, I went to high school, and I went to a ski school actually, so an elite alpine ski school, and I really wanted to pursue an alpine ski career. Yeah, I spent pretty much all my childhood skiing, and I continued competing, I think 2 years after school as well. And then when I stopped doing that, I was truly like, I had no idea what I wanted to be. But I think I've been very clear since I was young that I don't want to study just to study. Like, I've always been like, if I'm gonna study, then it's because I have like a specific job or title that I want to be. Like, I want to be a doctor, then I have to study, or I want to be a whatever. But I've never really had that like career dream or anything. I think I've just been so focused on skiing and really loved that. And then when I stopped skiing, I was a little bit lost. You know, when you spend so much time on a sport and then you stop, and all of a sudden you're like, who am I? What do I enjoy doing besides skiing? Or I don't know, it opens a new part of life, I guess. So when I stopped, I was a bit confused. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I only knew that I don't want to study unless I actually have something I want to study for. So I did a lot of different jobs, mostly restaurant, like a waitress. I did some customer service things. And then I think I just came to a point where I was like, because usually I worked a lot and then I went on a trip, and then I worked a lot and then I went on a trip or went skiing and stuff like that. And I think I was at a point where I didn't really enjoy what I was doing. Like, either I worked my ass off to have vacation, or I just continued on a career path that I didn't enjoy. So at one point I was just finished, like, fuck it, you know what, I'm gonna quit my job. And then, because I had already started a little bit with social media, I think I had maybe like 16,000 followers when I quit my job. And I also met some friends that worked in the social media world, I guess. But more like maybe skiers that were athletes and worked with social media. And also I met Agnes, that many of you know of. And yeah, she has been working as a photographer for pretty much her whole life. And also combining that with social media, I think I just saw a different way of living, maybe, or a way that you can include, that you maybe could combine the things you love with your work and sort of, yeah, put them together in a cool way. So I quit my job, and then I was very like in the mindset of, I'm gonna give it 1 year where I actually try to make a living out of social media and see if it could work. And yeah, I think I was just like, I didn't have an apartment or anything. I don't have kids. I didn't really have any expenses at all except the ones that I chose to have. So I was also very privileged and very like in a good time in life to actually pursue a different path, I guess. So but yeah, I quit my job. I went on my first brand trip to Iceland with a bunch of crazy Spanish people that I didn't know. Yeah, and on that trip I met a lot of other people also working with social media, like as photographers or working with the brand that I was with. Like I saw a lot of different opportunities, I guess, and I got really inspired by them and by Agnes and other friends. And then I think somewhere along the way I just managed to get it to work. Yeah, now it's I think 4 years ago that I quit my job, and yeah, it's been 4 years of making a living of social media. And yeah, I think a lot of questions was also like, how does my job work? How do I earn money? What is my main income, etc. And I think it's very different depending on, I don't know, what kind of profile you are or what your niche is or what you want to do, I guess. I make most of my money from working with different brands, so that it's usually I shoot a campaign or make like a paid post, so sort of like I get a brief from the brand saying, oh, we want to do something that looks like this, or like we are releasing this jacket and we think it would fit your lifestyle. Would you like to try it? And like this is our campaign ideas. Then I usually get a lot of creative freedom to basically shoot campaigns for different brands that fit sort of my lifestyle, or like clothing that I would use in my daily life, or products or whatever. So I don't know. Yeah, my main income is usually that, like shooting campaigns for brands. And then a small income is that I model for them, maybe on a campaign that they shoot. But I don't do too much of that, but I do a little when it's something that I'm really excited about. And then, yeah, besides, like that is my main income, I guess. Does that make sense? I don't know. I mean, maybe the easiest way to explain it is also almost thinking of myself sort of as a production company. Like I do all the emails, like answer that, I come up with ideas, I shoot the campaign usually with Jesper, so we're sort of a team in most of the projects I do. And then, yeah, we edit if needed, or yeah, basically like a marketing agency, except it's just me and then Jesper when I need someone to help me shoot, or a friend, but mostly Jesper is actually my lifesaver, and I'm really happy that he can help me as much as he do. I feel like I'm talking way too much. I'm really sorry about that, but you can just jump over if it's not interesting. One question that I thought was very nice was, what do I love about my job? And I think, like, for me, my job is sort of my life in a way, and my life is my job. I don't know if that sounds sad, but I mean it in the best possible way, because I really get to live my dream. Like, I couldn't imagine this a few years ago. What I would say I love the most is probably the freedom, and that I get to meet so many lovely people, and I get to visit places that I've only dreamt of as a kid. I mean, there's a lot of things I could say that I love about my job, but I guess that those are the top 3 things that I think is the best. I'm continuing on the same path, like job related sort of, but some of you wanted me to tell you more about Tori, or Tori retreats. And Tori is something that I started together with one of my best friends, Agnes, and it came sort of out of the idea that we wanted to create a space where women could meet like-minded people. So for example, if you want to do more hiking or you want to go skiing or you would like to visit a new place and you don't really have anyone to go with, or you don't have friends that are into the same things as you, or you just want to meet new people or new friends, it's like we host trips. So we put together trips that focuses on food, nature and movement, and it's usually in places that we love ourselves and that we want to bring together a group of women and experience together. So we have been doing this for, I think, almost 2 years in September. And so far we've done Lofoten in northern Norway, which is amazing if you haven't been there. And there we have done like ski touring retreats, we've done hiking retreats, we've done cycling, like road cycling on a Swedish island called Gotland. We've done some cross-country skiing in Sälen, where I'm usually based in winter. And now in September we're doing a hiking retreat in Chamonix, the French Alps. The reason we started it was because we both said that we get a lot of questions of women in our ages or different ages that asks or wants advice on how to meet more like-minded people. Like someone wants to do more hiking but they don't have anyone to go with on these kind of trips, and how do they do to be able to still do these trips even though maybe their friends are not into the same things. So we wanted to create a space where you could meet like-minded people from all over the world and make friends and experience things together, and really focusing on our like 3 pillars, which are food and nature and movement. And we also have one of my best friends, Mika. She cooks all the food on the retreats, which is so nice. And then we sort of do different kind of retreats depending on the season and the location. So we have a few different locations that we've done, and I think we're gonna add more, but we've also had a few places that always been reoccurring because it's some of our favorite places in the world. So it's been truly special to be able to do it and to see so many women come and meet and just connect with each other so fast, which is what you do when you basically live under the same roof for 5 days. And it's also the best thing ever to be able to do it with my 2 best friends. Because as I mentioned, I mean, social media can be very different for some people, but I think for me, like I always have Jesper, but otherwise a lot of the work I do myself. So then it's really nice to be a team and do stuff together. It's just so beautiful out. And also our our stair down to the ocean when you want to go swimming has sort of broken, because I think it's been some kind of storm here. But I wanted to, because we've been getting a lot of questions also about, maybe I can put you on the rocks. Sorry, bear with me a bit. No, but we got a lot of questions about how it's going with the Chamonix house hunting party. And like in my last vlog we were in Chamonix, and we also went to a few like house showings. We met the real estate agent and we looked at a few different houses. And I will be doing a separate series for everything about the house, like, because I love looking at those kind of things myself, and I will try to be as open and transparent with everything, because I feel like some things you just want to know, and perhaps that helps someone else out there chase their dream if they want to move to a different country, or just really anything, or if you just find it fun to watch, I guess. But we are actually in the process of placing, or we have placed a bid on a house that we are really interested in. And we haven't gotten the house yet, but it just feels so exciting, to be honest. Like, I can't imagine if everything falls into place and we actually get to buy our dream house renovation project. Yeah, it's just one of those things that you dream about, and if it happens, I will probably scream, maybe even cry, and yeah, in overall, I will just be so happy and excited about a new chapter in life. Because I'm sorry if the boat is making noises, but I haven't really found a place in my life that I feel truly at home, or I mean, I feel at home with a lot of people, like family and friends and stuff, but I haven't really found any place where I don't know, where I can be fully, like, I don't know how to explain. Like, usually I'm at one place and then I stay there for a while and then I'm like, oh, now I long for something new. I want a different environment or something. But I feel like this could really be a new chapter for that. Like coming to a place and having your own space where you also have, because I mean, we've had the apartment in Stockholm, which has been our own space and everything, which has been amazing. But I've never really felt at home in Stockholm, I guess. I love the city. It's a beautiful city and I have friends that lives there, which is so nice. But I don't think I've had, you know, sort of my passion, or, you know, I haven't really had any of my hobbies close to me, if that makes sense. And I feel like in Chamonix it would be amazing to have friends and family come visit, because it's such a beautiful place to show to someone. And also I will have the mountains just outside our doorstep. We will be closer to other countries in Europe if we want to go someplace. And yeah, to just be able to be in the mountains as much as I want feels very nice. And also to be a bit closer to the ocean, because we can always go for a road trip. I love road trips. So very excited for this new chapter in life. Today we're taking Jesper's parents on a 20-minute intermediate power yoga, and it's already so freaking warm. Am I right, my little dog? This is the love of my life, everybody. Say hi to the camera. Hello. Hello, puppy. She just wanna play all the time. So, but now we're gonna do a little morning yoga sesh. Okay, now I'm vlogging from my phone because we just got a call from our real estate agent, and I don't know what the word is yet, but he did a thumbs up, so fingers crossed. That means that they accepted our bid. I have no idea if they have, because he's still talking to her. But I just wanted to capture this moment in case this is the moment that we actually get to buy our dream house.